In this video, I'll show you how to add customizable product options to your WooCommerce store. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so for example, we've added these additional product options here. Right, so for our photo book, we can choose the size. If we choose A4, that's an additional cost. We can add additional cost as well based on the selection that the user creates. And we can even add various different complex pricing formulas as well. Another cool thing is if we select own design here, this is a conditional field where our customers can upload their design since they've selected this specific options here. However, when we choose any of these options, then that field remains hidden, right? And then here we can enter in the number of pages in which we want. And of course, we're going to increase the price based on the number of pages in which we actually need to print. We can even break up this same product option into individual steps. For example, this is the same selection, right? Again, they can choose a size, go next, right? And then go next. And then once they're happy with everything, they can just add it to their basket. We can add more fields as well. As I said, there's numerous different fields, whether that's a calendar field, a swatch field, whatever it is, you can go ahead and add it with the plugin we'll be using. So if you want to create a similar setup on your WooCommerce store, the first step is to head over to aovUp.com. Go ahead and download the aovUp product options plugin. I'll leave a link in the description below. And with that being said, let's head over to our dashboard. Assuming you've already downloaded aovUp product options plugin, the next step is to go ahead and create our product options. Okay, so I've already got a product here, which I want to add some extra product options to, and it's this photo book here. So we can set a base price. So the base price for this particular product is a minimum of $15. So let's go ahead and publish this. So we'll head back over to our dashboard. We'll navigate over to aovUp and then product add-ons. Okay, then we'll click create new option set. We'll give it a name. It's just for internal purposes. So I'm just going to say photo. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and apply this to a specific product or category. And now we'll search for our photo product. Okay, and now we can go ahead and add our option set. So we've got a few different options here to choose from. But first, I want our users to go ahead and choose the size. So let's go ahead and choose a label. We'll just say size. And then the size is A4 and A3. So we just click add new label or image. And here we'll just say A and then 3. So A3 will be a no cost option, meaning they'll get the A3 photo book for $15. However, if they want the A4 one, since it's larger, we're going to actually charge extra for this. So here on the A4, we're going to change the price. We're going to increase it. And let's just say this will increase the price by extra $10, for example, right? Okay, so let's hit save. Now we'll add a type field. So we'll go ahead and again, we'll say image, label or image. You can choose whichever one you want. I'm just going to go ahead and choose this one. And now we'll say type. Going to say hardcover. Let's add a new label and we'll say soft cover. And then we'll add a new option and we'll say real photo. All right, I'm going to add an image for each of these options. So I'm just going to enable this where it says add image. Let's upload our images. And then I'll do the same for the rest. Okay, again, we'll click add new options. Again, I'm going to select label or image. I'm going to say designs. Let's add our labels. Okay, and we're going to do something quite cool. If a user, so let's click back on this field. If a user selects this option where it says basically choose your own design, that meaning they need to upload their own cover design, then when they select this option, we're going to actually display a upload field so they can add their own design, right? So to do this, we'll create a conditional statement. Well, first we'll create a new field, a new file upload field. All right, so we'll say file upload, and then we can say something like upload design, right? However, we want to conditionally display this field based on their selection. So we'll go over to conditional logic here. Let's enable it. And then we want to say we want to display this field when a user selects this option here where it says own design and the selection is set to selected. So let's save this. Let's view our product. So let's refresh this page. Here we can choose our size. So again, that's a no cost option, but we can choose that one, choose a hardcover. And if we choose own design, then here we've got this file upload field where they can upload their file and then go ahead and proceed to the checkout. We can add this as an extra cost as well, but I've just kept the pricing super simple. Let's do one more thing. Let's ask them how many pictures that they want to include in this photo book. So let's head back over here and then we'll create a numbers field, and we can say something like, we'll leave the label for the input field blank. Essentially, we want to increase the price based on the amount that they've inputted, right? So here on the price, we'll increase the price, right? And then here we'll say we'll multiply it by a particular value. So maybe let's say we're charging 0.3, so 3 cents per page that they want to add in their photo book. Let's hit save and let's see how this looks on the front end. So now let's refresh this page. All right, so if we want 20 pages, we can see that's an additional cost there, right, of $6. And if we choose that option there, then our total option is at $16. We can do one more thing, and that's we can actually break up the design. So let's say you've got loads of different options for them to choose from. So we can actually split up the designs. So to do that, we'll go ahead and select section. And then here we'll say, for example, size will be one section. Let's go save. We'll move this one to the top. Let's move this under it. Let's create a type and design section. All right, let's hit save. Okay, and now we've broken up the flow into a more simpler format. So first they need to choose a size. We can say A4. Let's go next. We can choose a cover type. Then we go next, and then we can choose whether we want to include our own design, right? We can choose a number of pages and so on.